rock icons Green Day are set to hit the stage at Target Field this Saturday. Be there to celebrate 30 years of their album Dookie. Hawk's dad will be there. And 20 years of American Idiot when they play both albums in full as well as other hits from their history. Get your tickets now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar. But we've got your last chance to win right now. Caller 11 will win your way in with a pair of club-level tickets. Call 800-320-5326.
All right, so I know in the last segment, Sauce tried a bunch of jokes. With the Farmer's Almanac, and it didn't work. Marnie just said the funniest thing I've ever heard in this studio. Chris, you want to hear what she just said? This is you're going to laugh. This is an awesome joke.
Please, yes.
I know what it is.
Marnie just goes, can we get some new headphones around here? Look at these things. God, Marnie, you make me laugh.
Marnie.
I've got good news for you, Marnie.
Oh, Marnes.
Bonus.
We're getting headphones?
No, I guess good news.
God.
In about half an hour, you'll be able to swap those out for a better pair.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun. Well, they're fraying. They're coming apart.
Poor thing.
Can you hear or not, Marnes? Because if you can,
I can
they
hear,
ain't
and I can
replacing them.
hear this show is terrible.
Haul your hands up.
This is a radio station, right? We should have decent headphones. Okay, thanks for backing me out.
I agree with what you just said.
Don't you do it!
Bonus's spot has a new pair of headphones. Newish.
Yeah.
I swapped mine out for years.
You son of...
God, Bonus is always swapping with people.
These are the kind where the black plastic is all cut up and junked. So
And you
that
just
when
get to see the foam. Yeah.
when you take them off, then you have pieces of it on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The headphones, Corey.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sick.
Hi, Marnie.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Those were the last ones that Dark Star ever wore.
Yeah. At WCCO.
Yeah, I know. They're terrible. Terrible. My guy at All Clear should just bring us all a bunch of in-ear headphones.
I have in-ear monitors from All Clear.
Yeah, they're great, right?
They're great. Yeah.
You could use those in there.
Really?
Yeah, you just plug it in.
Did you unplug in?
Plug into this adapter right here. Yeah, we got a bunch of these laying
No,
around.
I have that quarter inch.
Yeah, just
I have a
plug it
quarter
in.
inch and an eighth inch.
Speaking of meat
me too.
sauce,
Adapter.
way too easy.
All right.
I don't even feel good about that one, to be honest with you.
You know what? I got some real news for you guys. You guys want to hear some real news?
Sure.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. They're out of town right now, but don't you worry. They'll be back in town. We love our St. Paul Saints. I know my main man, Johnny Bones, loves the Saints. They're on a 6-game series right now against the Indianapolis Indians at Victory Field tonight.
You can see almost their entire rotation in the Twins rotation these days.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
it's been impressive.
it's got to be tough for Gardy to manage that team. You know, like for real, you just never
Right.
know who's going to be your players.
For real, that is absolutely the case.
You don't have any idea. You might have Royce Lewis, and you might have Terry Lewis from Terry Lewis and
Wow. In the news?
yeah. I should have said Huey. You're right.
Does Toby Gardenhire go by Gardy?
He does to me.
I don't know.
He's a big fan of the Power Trip
Yeah,
Morning Show.
he's a
He really
great
is.
dude.
He keeps asking if when he can come in and play the initials game. I said, Corey doesn't like you.
Yeah. Corey doesn't know who you are.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
He's the best guy ever. Really,
Yeah, we'll
like
have to do that.
Yeah. St. Paul has not announced a starting pitcher for tonight because they don't know who's on the squad.
Well, it was supposed to be Zebby Matthews.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
guessing that was his turn, and now instead he's going to be starting for
In
the
fact,
Minnesota
I
Twins
believe I
tonight.
said that yesterday. I think
Yes.
that's right. Now that you say that, the first pitch, regardless, will be at 6:05 tonight. That's in Indianapolis. We'll let you know when our beloved St. Paul Saints are back in town. If you have any ideas for us, hawk@kfan.com. What 80s icon should we have come in next year for Wednesdays at Bernie's?
Oh.
How about Molly Ringwald?
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
great.
that'd be great.
Hang on. I just thought you just gave me the idea. We got to find a.
All right.
No, this is serious.
Okay, what are you doing to me?
No, his eyes are getting beady.
Yeah, I know.
That's just how my face looks.
Yeah, they are beady.
Hang on, Marnes. I have an idea. Hold 1 second.
BD
Hold 1
eyes.
second.
That should be the name of your
Man,
restaurant.
it should have been this year.
And it should be that's your
Dang
little
it.
mascot.
The movie Superstar came out in 1999, so this would have been the 25-year anniversary.
Oh, we got to have her. That'd be perfect.
Let's get Molly Shannon to do something at the Saints game, and then that's our excuse for you to meet her.
That is perfect.
Oh, I love this
All
plan.
right, that's it. Derek, my main.
Molly Shannon.
That's who we'd like. Molly Shannon, please.
We'll do the 26th anniversary of the movie Superstar.
Okay.
Derek passed away.
Well, rest in peace. Somebody else do it then.
Let's see if Molly Shannon did anything specifically in the year 2000.
Your mourning period was very quick there.
I like him a lot.
I like the way you just moved on so quickly.
Listen, I clubbed him like a dodo bird. All right.
Oh.
No, for real. Derek, please. Molly Shannon. Let's do something for Marnie for once in our damn lives. All right.
She's in demand. She's working
Yep.
regularly. She's in hit shows. She may not be the star of the number one show, but like White Lotus season 1, she was in a handful of episodes.
That was a great. I can't wait for the new season.
Next year is the 25-year anniversary of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. She was in that.
Yeah.
Remember,
sure
she
was.
wanted all those Christmas lights.
I don't know how that's going to work in the summer, but
Super
still.
hot lady was taking all the
Make
Christmas
it.
lights.
Relax.
Make it work.
That was the Grinch.
Yeah. What?
The
No.
Grinch is a man.
No. Remember the hot lady?
Christine
Baranski.
Is that the actress's name?
Yeah.
That's really great that you guys know that.
No, I'm looking at Wikipedia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. How are you, buddy? I already said hi to you, though.
Hi.
I saw you earlier, remember?
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, so why are you saying hi now?
Have you seen what's Cindy Lou Who in today's?
Yeah, she sings for
Yeah, she's like a,
What band?
a grunge
Death Star.
goth kind of singer.
Do you have any of it? Do you have any of it in the system, Hawk?
What is
Sure,
the name
but
of it? Yeah,
cost me
Pretty Reckless.
$5,000.
She's 31 now.
Yeah. She's the singer of the band Pretty Reckless, which has some great songs. We used to play them all the time. They have one called Let's Get On Down to the Boot Scootin'.
Scoot.
Boogie.
It's a really long title.
It's all right.
I'd like to tell you a real title of the song, but I don't want to pay $5,000.
Did they do a
can't even talk
gothic version of Yahoo Doris?
All right, $5,000. Yeah, Brent says Curtis Armstrong, also known as Booger. That'd be a good one.
Booger would be good.
I'd love to see Booger.
And
Go
look,
that way really fast.
I want to meet all of the nerds eventually. But it's more important that we get Marnie Gellner to meet Molly Shannon. Let's make that. We couldn't make it happen for her 50th. We tried.
Appreciate the effort.
A lot of dead ends over a couple of months of phone calls and texts. And do you know Molly Shannon? Do you know somebody who knows Molly Shannon? A lot of people tried. A lot of people failed. The Saints don't fail.
No,
it doesn't
don't.
have to be a 25-year anniversary. We'll have Mary Catherine Gallagher Day. Everybody just dresses up as
that would be
Mary Catherine
sweet.
Marnes,
Gallagher.
when do you turn 50?
25 years, right?
Ago?
We were.
Yeah.
We were there.
You were invited, you son of a.
I had a gig.
We could have a bit where everybody at the stadium dresses up as Mary Catherine Gallagher, and Molly Shannon is there to, MC it.
Awesome. I would be.
You could co-MC.
I am looking forward to seeing you as dressed up as Mary Catherine.
Oh, I'm not going to be there.
Strangely
but,
turned on.
But I'm going to be happy for Marnie.
We should have sweaty balls night at the
Well, bring your dad.
no.
Why would his
Like
dad
my
be there?
dad's the only one that has them. Like your dad ain't dripping.
Sick.
This is how the Weekend at Bernie's thing happened. We just threw it out there in the ether, and the Saints heard it and made it happen. Now they're going to be the ones who complete what we failed at last year, which is just getting Marnie to meet Molly Shannon.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Bernie,
Yeah.
Terry.
Go ahead. Say it.
Molly's on a different level.
Yeah, going to cost a pretty penny
Yeah.
more to get her in
Yeah.
town probably than Terry Kaiser.
I bet if they
Or-
let her sell her book.
Or maybe we just wait another 6, 7, 8 years. Like, it should be a matter of time. We just have to keep the show on the radio
There's
station long
a
enough.
lot of reasons we shouldn't gamble 6 or 7 more years.
After today, who knows if it's going to be on much longer?
Let's make it happen. Molly Shannon meets Marnie Gellner 2025 at the St. Paul Saints CHS Field. Let's make it
Sure.
happen.
So there's something in it for everyone, obviously.
Yeah, and by let's make it happen, I mean Derek and the Saints, because
Yeah.
we didn't do anything to get Terry Kaiser here. They did.
Yeah. I think that we would be best friends.
You and Terry Kaiser?
We already are.
Yeah.
When are you doing that event with Jerry Kaiser?
You son of a bitch.
Bonus.
Well, you missed a good one, though, Johnny Buns. I can't believe we
You
did an
would've had
event
fun.
at a baseball stadium and you didn't come.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
And he was the nicest guy ever, and then his house burned
I
down
know.
while
As
he
he
was
was
in
here.
Minneapolis.
I know. Incredible.
The worst.
Thank God he was okay.
Yep. Anyway, Martin's, it's going to the This is the
Okay,
path.
yeah.
I can't believe we didn't think about
Wait.
this last time. This is the path.
Hey, Marnie Galarner.
Yep.
Have you seen the video? No, the trailer for the Saturday Night Live movie yet?
I haven't seen the trailer. No, I read a little paragraph about what it's supposed to be.
Right.
But is there a full trailer?
You could have
out?
just said no.
She couldn't hear you with those SE headphones on.
No, it
Falling
was
apart.
like the first episode. Something happened. It's not about like the season.
Right.
Yeah,
no, it's
I
exactly
read
right.
it.
Yeah. It looks really good. Looks really interesting.
Okay.
I think it's going to be like a hero piece. It's going to make Lorne Michaels look like basically the smartest guy that ever.
Did he write it?
I don't know. That's a great question. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know, if I had asked Marnie, hey, you ever driven a Tesla? She would have said, no, but I rode a bicycle once.
Oh, my. Wow.
I was basically acknowledging that, yes, I've seen there is a movie and I read a bit about it.
Hey, Hawk, have you ever had a piece of pizza?
Why do I come in here?
That's a great question, Marnie.
Max, I don't need your lunch show.
Hey, Hawk,
You didn't say hi to me when you walked in. I got a vengeance against you.
have you ever watched a football game?
No, but I played checkers once.
Not even that funny.
You're right.
All right, here's the
Marge,
news.
you look great with a tan. You really do. I'm just. I think if I had a pool.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, pool.
If I had a pool, all I would do was say, sit in my house and go, man, I should really go outside and use that pool.
Yeah.
But you've been using your pool, man.
I'm
proud of you.
I am not kidding you. I was in the pool yesterday from 2:00 to 5:00, and most of it was by myself.
I cried.
Matt was
Matt?
in for like an hour. That's my husband. And then my friend Michelle, who is a teacher.
Is that Vagina?
Nope. Gina is Gina.
Okay.
But Michelle was there for maybe 2 hours. Hour and a half. Yeah. I was a 3-hour swim. A 3-hour swim.
Marnes, look, I'm about as pale as a human being can possibly be.
Rosie.
But when a group of men, because we've been doing this for weeks since you had your pool, basically, have been saying, "Man, you look good tan." Does that
Not all of us.
Does that make you think? Well, what did you think of me before then?
Yes.
Because if that's
Yes.
the case, I know what you guys think of me now. I'm like, man, maybe I should get a tan. Because you're catching a lot of compliments, and I get 0.
Yeah, you got.
I got to get
Yeah.
outside more.
I
you
can see your
know-
bones. You're so pale.
Do you know what I hear a decent amount from people that I just, see it randomly that have not seen me before in person?
It's hard.
Oh,
No.
God.
Not that.
You got to admit that's a pretty damn good. That's placed pretty well.
That was good timing.
That was
pretty much
good.
placed real well. When you started that sentence, I rushed to the button.
Go on.
Thank you, Marnie.
People will often say to me as a compliment, "Oh, you look better in person." And I,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think,
Sure.
how bad do I look on TV?
Right.
And I think it's a compliment. I think they mean it as a compliment.
Sure.
It's like when you say you look good tan. Well,
Yeah.
how do I look
Right.
in the winter?
So I'll give you another example that I bring up all the time. But you remember when we walked out of these doors and Kristen Wiig was standing out there?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how striking she was in
Unbelievably
person.
pretty.
She's crazy pretty.
And you had seen her on TV.
Right,
You knew-
and I've never thought she was unattractive, but in person I was like, whoa, like that's a striking female.
Is it
She-
because of her height, too, and her body?
no, it was her face was just like she was just stunning.
Wow.
Yeah, she. Her
Okay.
face was striking.
Striking in
Really,
person.
really was.
Did you go up to her and say,
No, I would never say
"You
that. I'm
look
not a
so much better in
psychopath.
person."
But that's it. She was truly one of those people that in person, way prettier than I would have guessed, and I find her attractive in general. But
Yeah.
man, she was
Same.
just breathtaking, crazy pretty.
Well, I typically don't wear makeup if I'm not working. Like now, I did put on mascara for you guys. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Otherwise, no makeup. So maybe my problem is
Which one's
I
mascara?
don't look good with makeup.
I was about to ask that. I don't
Which
really
one
know
is
what
mascara?
mascara is.
Where do you put that?
Your eyelashes.
That's the eyelash.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
good.
the only thing I'm wearing.
Okay.
And Vaseline on my lips.
Oh. You and Zach are close to this.
On my face lips.
Whoa.
Well,
Wow. Get down.
all of us girl dads, Max, I know you talk about this all the time with your kiddo as well, that all these kids now are into skincare. The Sephora kids is a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have that at Kohl's now.
They
My
love
daughter could
testing everything.
She knows that store more than she knows her own room. Like
100%.
it's insane.
They love it. They watch videos on skincare and makeup with like
man.
7 years old.
How?
And then
Hi.
they,
Rosie.
then they
What's
try
up, Rose?
to tell their 50-year-old
happening,
moms
Rose?
what they're doing wrong with their
Yeah.
skincare routine.
Yep.
It's
I love the
crazy.
Go
catch.
for an
We know.
overnight, just like one overnight. And my daughter will pack like 2 full packing cubes of skincare and hair care
For one night.
for one night.
Yep. They're insane.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
If it helps, Martin, I think you look much worse in person.
Number 2.
See, what a nice thing to say. That means he thinks you look just beautiful on television.
Don't follow it up. He's about to say something. Then just stop. Don't follow it up. Well, you've had quite a morning there.
Bonus is painting his Picasso, his masterpiece this morning.
Then he's just going to walk away.
He is the little finger of this show. There's no doubt about it, man. He's trying to start wars.
Think of how psychotic you have to be to walk up to somebody and go, wow, you look way better in person. That's such a psycho thing to say.
But I know what you're saying.
Even if you
Yeah.
think it, you keep it to yourself. I can't imagine going up to Kristen Wiig and going, Jesus, I never found you attractive, but holy crap, are you pretty in
You heard
person?
it that way.
No,
And
but I'm saying
it's
that's
not-
that's the equivalent of what they're saying is, wow, like I never found you that.
I do.
I don't understand it.
I find it interesting what people say from time to time. I get all the time, I don't really like your show.
Yeah.
I get
All the time. I'm like, well, why did you need to tell me that?
I get about every other time somebody says hi to me. I thought you'd be more fat. Thanks.
And that's a compliment, I
No.
think. Yeah. No, I think they're saying you look,
When we go to the
you
fair,
look skinnier in person.
when we go to the fair, and it's the three of us, a lot of
Been
people
on the
say,
radio?
"Is this a full eclipse?" And then they realize it's Sauce's head blocking out the sun.
Sauce, how many people walk up to you and go, your head is the exact size I thought it would be in person?
They rip my head a lot too. I said, well, screw off, man.
Oh.
That's a good comeback.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
I think the whispering really deflated the confidence.
Yeah, that's me.
Johnny Bones, you got to roll?
I do have to
JB.
roll.
Well, good news for Marnie. She actually can wear some headphones at work.
That's right. That's right. I could tear these up a little bit if it would help.
Johnny Bones.
TwinsDaily.com.
Twinsdaily.com, GleamingTheGeek.com, ZoneCoverage.com.
Yeah, tell me real quick about the state of the Twins right now. Give it to me in 5 seconds or less.
They're in the middle of a pennant race, and it's going to be a lot of fun over the next 6-7 weeks. And we're going to see a lot of new arms in the rotation, and that's kind of exciting to see, including tonight. I'm really excited to see Zebby Matthews tonight.
That was 14 seconds.
And is that a home game?
It is a home game. Zebby Matthews is the guy, 3 months ago when Zach was running across the United States?
Yeah.
That I said, you're near Wichita, and Zebby Matthews is starting tonight. You should go see him. That was in Double A.
Oh, my gosh, I do
And he had
remember
already
saying
come
that.
up from High A at that point. He's gone up 3 levels in 1 year, and he is unbelievable. Had become an unbelievably good prospect out of nowhere.
What could Zebby be short for?
It's his middle name is Zebulon.
Zebulon.
Yes,
Great name.
His middle name is Zebulon. I think it's
Like the dude
Daniel
from Pikes
Zebulon.
Peak.
Yeah, right.
Daniel
Zebulon
Zebulon
Pike.
Matthews, I think, is his name. So yeah, he goes by Zebby.
That's a
Zebby.
great name.
Zebby Lambert.
Zebulon. That's classic.
Zebulon Lambert.
Is that what it
Make
is?
it happen.
Is he right?
No.
Okay. Bye, JB.
Bye, kids.
See you, Johnny Bones. Sauce will walk us through sports. Marnie Gellner's here. Rosie here in a couple of minutes. Power to Morning Show fan.
The Fan.
was just talking to Marnie Gellner about the wild card situation in the Initials Invitational, because with 2 to go after Gerdzie's dominant performance yesterday,
Yeah.
it looks like Mark Parrish 100% is in the clear. He has 4 and lost. There's a whole bunch of you with 3. And the chances that in the last 2 quarterfinals that 2 people get 4 and lose, pretty slim.
Yeah.
So we have a handful of ideas for how to settle the wild cards, and we'll get to that when that gets finalized. But we might have a play-in type situation at some point. So, Marnes, I think you're going to be in the mix, though. And Chris is in the mix, too, for the group of 3. There's
Marty,
about 6 of you, 5 or 6 of you.
I blew it. I still can't believe I blew it like that. Secondary smoke. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Just a dumb
You
thing.
obviously knew exactly what I was talking about, just said the wrong term. And that was the difference between getting in and being a wild card.
But
Still might get
if
in.
you had gotten that, Hawk, then wouldn't Zach have had 3?
The wild card, yep.
And so
Sure, but
you
then
blew it
Chris,
for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
He automatically would have advanced, though, and now he's got to sweat it.
Yep.
You never know.
I just said you blew it for yourself, and nobody yelled at me.
We're trying to class it up around here.
We're so used to you being filthy that it doesn't even register anymore.
Yep. Marnie Gellner, Mark
Hi,
Rosen, Mark
Roser.
Rosen, Marnie Gellner.
You look tan.
Oh, no.
Well done, Ray.
Yeah.
Well done.
I've never seen you like this before. No, you look beautiful all the time. So I don't.
all the time.
Let me tell you, you are 100% correct. Well, you're always 100%, all close to it. When people come up to you, how do you react?
Right.
And you go, you look better on fill in the blank TV, or you look better in person. And how do you take that information when people say that to you, which I receive
usually laugh.
over the years constantly? I went, thank you. And then you kind of, was that a compliment or was that a rip? You know what I mean? It was, anyway. Good morning.
How about, you guys are on TV, though, but for the rest of us, a lot of us aren't on TV very often, or maybe not on social media very often. So I like when somebody says that I'm either taller or shorter than they thought. And I'm like, did you think I was Ichabod Crane or something?
Yeah.
Like, how do you picture a height of a radio person?
It's the number one thing I get, man. I've said this forever. You sound taller on the radio.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
I don't know, but it is. It must be a thing.
Someone said that to me one time, too.
Like.
Yeah.
They said, I thought you'd be taller. And I was like, maybe it's the fro, man, that makes me look taller. And then he's like, no, I thought the fro would be bigger, too. And I was like, well, GD. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Sorry to let you down.
Yeah, no.
It is true that even though when you guys now have the 8 o'clock hour, so people are familiar with what you look like, and you do some appearances at the fair and TV things at TCL, but you're usually sitting. And if you're standing, you're standing next to each other, so people don't have a reference of how tall that is. You're not standing next to a yardstick.
Whoa.
That is right.
I still get that. At 6'6", I go, oh, you look a lot taller. Well, yeah, I mean, Amelia, we had the same height because we were on hydraulic chairs, and they wanted to even it out.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
Was that a whoa?
No, I'm reading a story.
Oh, okay.
Rosie, what happens when you're walking through the Minnesota State Fair? Like, what do people yell at you?
That's a huge bitch. Wow. Don't yell that at her.
Constantly. Yeah. And which way is the
Alaskan pipe line.
something like that. Yeah.
Man, my wife heard that Amelia Santinello the other day said that she was stunning, and it made her extremely uncomfortable. That freaked her out. That Amelia,
uncomfortable?
Yeah, that Amelia, because she's like, how does Amelia? It's like, well, people see people on social media,
right.
And it freaked her out that Amelia was complimenting her because she thinks Amelia is super pretty.
Oh, she's
and it made her very uncomfortable that it was the other way too.
Was Angie at Rosie's wedding? Because
No,
okay,
they didn't go.
No.
Oh, you had a thing. Well, I just thought maybe Amelia had seen Angie in person.
Nope, saw her on social.
Okay,
She stalks her.
She's not wrong.
You don't know this about her.
Angie.
Angie's on
is-
social once in a while?
Not very often.
She sees her target.
That's the most likely place to see her.
And if you're looking for, what does she leave her purse everywhere and just walks away?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's,
I think she's getting better at that. I think I finally got that into her head. She's always like, who's going to take it? People.
thieves.
Yeah.
Thieves.
I might
Hooligans.
just because.
Right.
Yeah.
I've thought so many times about doing it just to
Oh, my gosh.
just to be that guy.
Just go ahead and call the moving
Oh,
company.
100%.
Yeah.
Just forget
Yeah,
it.
thanks for the lesson, Dad.
You got a number for 2 guys in a truck. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and get in front of it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, Sauce, you want to tell us about sports?
Yeah, make it quick, though, if you would.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Thank you, All Around.
The Minnesota Twins beat the Royals 8-3. They trailed 2-0 in the second when they scored 6 runs. 5 of them came from home runs by Willie Castro and Royce Lewis. The Twins improved to 66 and 52. Same 2 teams today at 6:40, and it's expected that Zebby Matthews, the Twins' 8th-round pick from 2022, will make his pitching debut tonight at 6:40. The Twins trail the Guardians by 3.5 games, and that is Twins News brought to you by Quantum Fiber.
Very fun night at the ballpark last night. Entertaining. Had a nice chat with some of my buddies at the press box, and the Twins scored all those runs, I think pretty much all after 2 were out in that inning. And it happened in lickety-split fashion with the 2 home runs by Castro and then Royce Lewis, as you mentioned. And then, of course, later in the game, I was just talking to Bonus about it. Byron Buxton, again, shockingly went out. After he crashed into the wall over the weekend, and he went out with, hip impingement or something. I don't know. But
here's what Rocco had to say about the Buxton.
Came out of the game with some hip discomfort. We're going to treat it day to day. That's really all there is, and that's all we're going to know for now. And we're going to see how he feels over the next day or 2, and we'll go from there. So we'll see. He's been swinging the bat great. He's looked great recently. So hopefully we get him back soon.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, get him back soon. Be nice. Something seemingly always going wrong with Byron Buxton.
That's a question I have that's really probably stupid, but is it because the season's so long?
Right.
Does every baseball player miss a few games with injury during the season?
Well, unless you're not every, but most do. Some.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay,
they miss
so.
games.
It's a long season.
The managers. There's no more Cal Ripken Juniors. I mean, they're going to play every inning and every game, and sometimes it's just for just to take the day off as much as anything. But Buxton is just, I think of the fire hydrant that was Kirby Puckett, and he would crash into the wall, and Torrey Hunter crashed into the walls all the time, and I don't recall them missing many
Billy
games.
Joel. Hockey.
And it just seems like with Byron, it's one body part or another, and
Kool-Aid Man,
Bunbar,
Juggernaut,
something like that. So
Beast.
But yes,
technically Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, that's true.
Those were walls above their heads, but they
banged into them,
crashed into them.
Oh, thank you, Rosie.
Brilliant.
It only took me 2 minutes to get back on the button bar.
By the way, Rosie at the movies later today.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Did you discover another one I had auditioned for?
Yeah, this one. This is
very popular,
Yeah, you were good at acting.
Acting!
There were actually 4 players in Major League Baseball last year who played 162 games.
Fuck, what are their names?
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham.
Roller Girl.
Yep.
Richie Chata.
Yep.
Roller Boy.
Yep.
Spider-Man Matthews.
Yeah. Great baseball name.
Yep. It really, actually, that's
a great baseball name.
And
they used to call Torrey Hunter Spider-Man.
And John Bon Jovi, not that one. Different one.
Hi, Marnes. Who were they?
Matt Olson for the Braves. Marcus Semien.
Yep.
Rangers.
Yep, Rangers.
Yes.
Juan Soto, Padres.
Wow.
And
I call him
Eugenio Suarez for the Mariners.
Does anybody call Juan Soto Pop?
Oh, hold on.
Juan Pop?
And those were games played, not games started. Only
right.
2 guys started all 162, Matt Olson and Marcus Semien.
Interesting.
JJ McCarthy did not participate in last night's practice / scrimmage due to knee soreness. He will be having tests on the knee to see what is going on, but KOC said it's just routine knee soreness.
Well, if it's routine, the key thing is they're scheduled to go to Cleveland today.
Yeah, Hawk, did you know that?
It's today, Chris.
Yeah,
I know.
Paul told you, right?
Yep.
And if he's not on that trip, you can 100% guarantee, not that it would matter at the moment, but Sam Darnold's going to start game 1, but not good sign. If he has to miss practice sessions, the 7-on-7, et cetera, against Cleveland, forgetting the game, and obviously more extensive game time, then it's a little bit more than just routine soreness. I hope that's all it is.
Is there any chance the Vikings just don't want to expose him to America's armpit, Cleveland, Ohio?
How dare you?
Cleveland's come a long way. No, it doesn't. When was the last time you were there?
Cleveland rocks.
88.
He's never been west of Ohio.
Cleveland is actually, it used to be the armpit of the world. It's a really cool city now. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the lakefront.
And they got a casino right downtown.
Yeah, they sure do.
That's what I was telling him.
Oh,
Jack
baby.
Casino. There's a giant poker tournament there this weekend.
It's called Jack?
Jack.
It used to be
J-A-C-K.
a Harrah's, if I'm not
is that right?
mistaken. It's legit, though. I mean, it's like
Is it a real
2 or
casino
3
or is
levels.
it a riverboat thing?
No,
No,
it
it's
is
downtown.
It's
Oh,
in
it
an
is?
old.
Okay.
It's in a mall.
All right.
What? It's in an old mall. Oh yeah, there's a food court.
You had me at food court.
You had me a casino.
Well,
But
It's
I'm
got
gonna
tons
walk by
of
there
slot
and wave.
machines, table games.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hawk's
it's
not
a
going.
legit casino.
Well, we're going to be busy the whole time we're there, but if I get a chance to walk by there and wave, I will.
You know the Key Center in downtown Cleveland? When you're there with the Vikings, are you in that? There's that Marriott. It's called like Key Center Marriott.
This will be the first time I've ever
Key
been
Center
there.
Mall. Oh, really?
Yep, never been to Cleveland. This is my last stadium in the NFL that I've never been to.
Oh, my.
Okay.
When are
then
you
never
going?
mind.
Today.
Oh,
he
yeah.
thought it was
Well, then-
tomorrow. He luckily found out yesterday that he has to
they're
leave
leaving
today.
You've got to get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I
know
I definitely will.
destination
Yes,
number
yes.
one.
Cannot wait. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, of all people. You
Sauce, are you
going
going to go this fall when your guy gets inducted?
no, I should, but no.
You're not going, really?
Long overdue that my guy gets inducted. Long overdue. We've been touring for over 30 years. Selling out stadiums everywhere. Good luck to everybody else.
And lickety split.
Vikings
Rosie,
news. Speaking of the Minnesota Vikings, they're on their way to Cleveland. Today, it's news to Chris, but Vikings news is next.
The Fan. Got it.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Mark Rosen, Marnie Galarnar, we're all here hanging out. It's all happening. Rosie at the movies coming up in a little bit. We'll get Vikings news in just a second. I'll be broadcasting live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Myself right into Paul Allen from the hotel there in Cleveland as we are traveling with the Minnesota Vikings for a big week of practice.
So, Rosie,
Should be a lot
he
of
is actually going to Cleveland.
I really am.
When he broadcasts the next 3 days, you will not be able to see the Minneapolis skyline in the background.
It was difficult to see the skyline. You guys did a good job of disguising it. I mean, I
thank
kind
you,
of
Rosie.
recognized the Minneapolis skyline since I lived down there. But
Yeah.
when you pulled the shades up, Paul, it was still, which is I would suggest you do
Yeah.
not as often.
No, Rosie, one of your speaking of Friday, one of your lawyers will be here on Friday. Are you going to come cheer him
I know
on?
I had dinner with them
And
for their
breakfast,
anniversary.
And breakfast.
Thank you. You sound jealous.
You did not come
I
in to
wasn't
watch
invited.
Frank and Amelia.
No, I
Frank and
listened.
Amelia-
I listened.
I think she was heartbroken that you weren't here to
No,
support
she
her.
wasn't heartbroken in the least. But I did listen, and Lawyer Lambert and I did discuss it at breakfast the other morning.
He was at my house and didn't invite me.
No, I know. He's going to destroy you. Is basically
Butt
I
mark.
think his last words.
Wow. Yeah,
He wants it so bad.
Yeah,
Butmar.
Yeah.
I want Sauce to win unless
Oh.
Lawyer Lambert can beat him.
Yeah, I know,
If
I know.
Krasinski beats him or if Alexis or Charge beats him, that's one thing.
Yeah, it's
for the good of the tournament, I think it would be entertaining for Sauce to move on. But the
Sure.
ultimate is if Lawyer Lambert takes him out.
The ultimate is if I get 0.
And he
That'd
gets
be great.
6.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just trucks everybody,
Yeah.
including you.
Yeah.
And you meet Sauce it and throw a chair and walk out.
Yeah.
And
just
then
have
name
a
your son
see?
Zebby Lambert.
we have a delightful time discussing you and Dov over dinner. It's
What?
just
Yeah,
delightful.
over Scotch whiskey. You're
It's
eating
just,
food,
when
he's
they
just
open,
drinking.
when Sue opens up, oh my God, about you guys.
I think you got to drink to bury the pain.
It's just non-stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
How?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, bros?
What's going on, dude?
Hey.
Dad, see?
No, you're fine.
Jeff, look at this thing.
Stop saying that to my dad.
Jeff, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Like you ain't seen it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we got to do some Vikings news
Okay.
real quick, Roser.
All right, that's
Pretty
fine.
cool with that because there's lots to talk about, you know. Lots going on.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
All right, so the JJ McCarthy knee thing, we don't know if it's serious, not serious at all, or somewhere in between, but he was held out of the practice yesterday with knee soreness. KOC said he is unsure about JJ McCarthy's status, about even traveling to Cleveland, let alone the joint practices or playing in preseason game number 2. We talked about it earlier with how these joint practices normally work, right? The starters get a lot of work against the other starters.
Yeah.
So, haven't heard anybody officially say this, but if McCarthy doesn't even make the trip, you can expect Darnold not to play on Saturday. So it probably is Mullins and Hall for most of Saturday for preseason game number 2.
Yeah, there's no sense in having, Darnold played one series on Saturday, and I would say it would be 0 this Saturday if that were the case, if McCarthy's not there. And then just have Mullins start, who did not play at all the other day, and then Jaron Hall. And Jaron won't make the team unless he's on the... No, I don't unless something happens to McCarthy, but... yeah, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense because it happens in the flash. It's this Saturday, then the following Saturday in Philadelphia. That's it.
Yeah,
so
then we go.
Hell yeah!
So for McCarthy, I mean, this is a big. This was kind of a big day today to find out if he makes the trip to Cleveland. I mean, he could very well make the trip if he's rehabbing and just kind of still consuming all the information and watching. I mean, he's a smart kid, and that's probably invaluable to be there and watch what's going on. If he doesn't make the trip, I don't want to read the tea leaves, but that's not a good sign about what's going on with him. So we'll find out. Meantime, the beat goes on, and I know Stephon Gilmore was here yesterday, but he left. At least he didn't sign a contract, which is, usually those things get done pretty quickly if he comes into town and he's motivated to sign. And I will say this again, and after watching the game, that is their number one area of weakness. They've, shoring up that defensive secondary. I know they're missing Shaq Griffin, they're missing, a couple people, but that's the biggest concern, I think, for this football team is how they're going to put the pieces together in that defensive backfield.
What a story, Mark.
I'm shocked he didn't sign. I thought he would sign, and then they'd have him standing out there on the field for the night
practice. Yeah, but I thought when he came here,
they need corners.
Yeah, they came here. I thought, man, that's probably pretty much a done deal. He's not flying in to see the sights. I mean, it sounded like he was motivated to be with a team like this. He knows Flores real well, and so I mean, it could still get done, but it normally those things do get done the day of. But we'll find out today.
Here's the coach talking about JJ Mack and his knee.
JJ McCarthy came in today with a little bit of right knee soreness. It was something. Obviously, he finished the game, threw a touchdown on his last pass. But out of precaution, we're going to continue an evaluation on him and get some more testing done. Very important player, obviously. So we want to make sure we're smart about before he participates, making sure we have a good understanding of where he's at.
Yeah, getting more testing done is the line that kind of goes, If it's just general soreness, we've heard that from Jimmy Butler, then that's just, players have that all the time, and they do take extra precautions for, especially a player like that. But if it's more than that, and they're conducting more tests, and he doesn't make the trip, then, the white flags go up a little bit, and the red flags go up a little bit, and go, well, what's going on with the kid? I know he slid once when he was running, but, who knows? I mean, maybe just as that. It might just be he had a sore knee. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first contact with another team of the year. You're going to be sore. I'm wondering, and this is just me being a conspiracy theorist, but how do you, let's see, the fans are going to be screaming pretty soon, start JJ, start JJ. What do we do about that? Well, we stop playing him.
No.
You know what I mean? I wonder if there's any of that.
No.
I hope not.
No.
They are, and to your point though, Hawk, if he went out against Cleveland and played similar to how he played, and as I said, I know he's playing against second and third string guys, but he was the best player on the field, and that's how you know he's good at it. You just could tell that he's got some moxie to him, and he can put the ball where he needs to put it. If he has another situation like he did last week, then I think then it's very loud for him to start week one?
I don't.
Thanks, buddy boy.
I don't know.
Darnold played one series and looked really good.
That's not a lot.
And JJ did not. JJ did not. He got through the first half, and he got obviously a lot better in the second half. I mean, had Darnold continued to play, maybe we would have continued to see it. I thought Darnold looked really sharp.
Nobody wants Darnold to play, though, outside of the Darnold family, right? Ultimately, good luck to Sam Darnold, but everybody else wants JJ McCarthy to play.
Well, yes, but it's just a matter of when. I mean, I think that's the
Week
thing.
one would be great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Keep in mind, when Darnold was drafted at the age of 21, he was the youngest quarterback to ever start game one since the NFL and AFL merger. That's how rare it is for a 21-year-old to start a game. No one had done it. So to ask JJ McCarthy to start week one at 21 is a rarity. So, I mean, that's a lot to ask. And I love the kid. Who doesn't love him? And he's got vision that Kirk Cousins didn't look like he had many times. What do you got going?
C.J. Stroud was 21 last year when he started.
That was it?
Yeah, C.J. Stroud, yeah.
He's going to destroy you.
Oh, my God.
Those were his exact words.
Gross.
I can't help it. It's your father.
Gross.
You look tan.
Oh, my God.
Thanks, Rose.
That's a Max. Those words uttered to Max Fuller.
Brilliant, Maxo. Kevin Seifert just tweeted, JJ McCarthy reported knee soreness and was held out of practice pending further evaluation. I did not see him anywhere on the field, and the Vikings had not decided as of last night whether he would travel to Cleveland for the practices.
Well, the fact they haven't decided is probably a good sign.
I can't imagine. Forgive me for being an idiot. I don't know anything about stuff. Why wouldn't you take him with you, even if he wasn't going to play, just so he can be there for the team? I mean, most of what they're doing is regular practice, like team meetings.
Yeah, learning.
Yeah, exactly. And
they can still get treatment there. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How bad are the hospitals in Cleveland?
Is it swelling?
I don't know.
It's not right now, but keep talking, buddy.
Brilliant.
This is close.
Oh, my God. And
button bar.
Scene.
I didn't say that.
Why didn't you?
That was good, Hogs Daddy.
That was good.
Thank you.
But no, in all seriousness, is that why they wouldn't take him?
That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I really don't know. That's why I asked. I have no idea.
If they don't take him, it's not. That's not a good sign.
No, because like you just said, everybody's sore after the first game. So wouldn't everybody be
right
unable to fly? Right, with soreness. Come on, get on the plane.
I can fly. Here's $5,000.
Fan 5 is next. 8 o'clock hour features headlines as well. Marty Gellner is here. Mark Rosen is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.